While many of us were in front of our TVs watching the NFL Draft Day 1 from Chicago, Beer Mug was in person at LA Live along with a bunch of LA Rams players and cheerleaders. This was a big deal. This was the official Draft Day party you were at, right, Muggs?
Humongous turnout. Andrew Siciliano was there as the host, and tons of Rams fans in LA. Actually, also like some Raiders fans and some Niners fans, which was odd to see. But yeah.
Raiders fans get confused a lot, so they weren't sure what they were doing.
I feel like everybody that has a team is excited if they're going to come through Los Angeles so they can see the team.
Yeah, so
yeah, of course.
It was a huge turnout.
Are you a Rams fan, Muggs?
I'm going to be, yes, because we have not had a team, and I will be a Rams fan.
I plan to be one.
That's my plan one day.
I didn't have a team earlier.
All right.
When there was no team in LA.
How about Mama Muggs?
No, you know what? She doesn't follow She watches college.
Probably good.
Now, what was your? I know we have some tape that you recorded on the scene, but what was your job down there? Was the plan that you were going to try to interview executives from the team, football players, cheerleaders, what?
Well, the way they had us set up, they had us wrangled in a media pit, which was on the side of the party. And I couldn't leave that media pit, so all I had access to were the fans down at LA Live. So.
I got to be honest, they made the right decision. If I saw you coming to a party that I was having, I would put you over on the side and not let you out.
And I just found out Tom Morello was there. I had no idea. He was walking around among the fans. But yeah, of course I didn't interview him.
All right, so the first person that Beer Mug does talk to is a Rams fan. And tell me what is refreshing and nice about this, Bean.
This is for the Los Angeles Rams coming back home. These are for the true LA Ram fans who've been waiting 22 years for our team to come back, and we are so excited, and we're just grateful that our team's back, man. We can't wait. Got the #1 pick, got the Rookie of the Year, got a tight defense. We're ready to go, man.
Yeah.
I know this one. Beer Mug is notorious for never properly miking the interviewee. And in this case, we could hear the guy talk.
That's A. B, there's no Beer Mug on it. Which makes it stand out quite well.
Refreshing, you're right.
It's very refreshing. All right, so Muggs found out from Allie, I think, before he left, about the name of the cheerleader squad, correct?
Yes. I informed you. You thought I was lying.
Yes.
No, it is indeed the Embraceable Use.
EWE.
Yep.
Because, see, that's a sheep reference. I get that.
Right.
So Muggs goes down there with this information, and he runs into a gigantic nerd, I'm guessing. I haven't seen the video of this yet, but he starts talking about the name of it, and all of a sudden we get lost in a Three's Company conversation. I don't know how this happened at all.
Let me ask you guys, did you guys know the name of the Rams cheerleaders squad?
That's a big negative.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that one of the gals from Three's Company played one of the Rams girls on an episode of Chips, like circa 1987. Their van broke down on the side of the freeway. They had hot outfits back then. It was the third one, not the nurse and not Suzanne Somers, but the hotter one.
The one that filled in for Suzanne Somers after she left?
Yeah, it might have been that chick.
Well, the name is, and I found this out today, so don't feel bad. The Embraceable Use.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
No, he's denying that.
No.
He said nope. Not for him. That's not the case. What happened there? He was talking about a Chips episode
I know what
in
happened.
1972.
He went on a very random tangent of information.
Yes, Pete.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I did misunderstand. So he wasn't suggesting, you were talking about the cheerleaders. He wasn't suggesting that one of the cheerleaders used to be on Chips, was he?
No, he was saying in 1972, one of the girls on Three's Company was on an episode of Chips playing a Rams cheerleader.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That's what was going on.
That makes sense.
I
Okay,
feel like
gotcha.
maybe he meant the woman that replaced Suzanne Somers. Was that Terry?
Here's the thing. I don't know, and I don't care. Because really it doesn't matter.
No.
Okay, now the brain trust that is Muggs found another brain trust, a couple of guys like him, and they're arguing and trying to remember for the life of them what the colors of the LA Rams were when they were here.
We got to ditch the gold uniforms.
Yeah, that's right. So they're handing out these hats, which look pretty dope, but it looks like they're gold and the navy blue. And a lot of speculation when the Rams announced that they're coming back to LA, are they going to be the yellow and blue or the white and blue?
Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue.
That's how it was when they were in LA.
Yeah.
And then originally Anaheim, that's right. Originally in LA they were white and blue, right?
No, I think that's when they were somewhere else, right?
No, I think in Los Angeles they were white and blue. I thought they were white and blue.
Oh,
That was great.
This sounds like a conversation that should be going on in a dormitory after much weed has been smoked.
Yes, correct. So that was one interview. Now Muggs goes right back for the cheerleading squad.
Do you know the name of the Rams cheerleading squad?
Actually, I sure don't. What is the name?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's what I thought today. I found out from Allie McKay and Ralph Garman that they are the Embraceable U's.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I'm going to go embrace one of them U's right now.
Race a few wins this year.
Did you hear the last guy? The last guy was trying to play along. Your first guy was making a joke about the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
The last guy's like, let's embrace some wins this year.
I love them.
No, Muggs, you got that UEWE is a sheep joke because they're Rams, right?
Yes.
Well, hold on for that, Bean.
Okay, all right. Does that come up later? I'm
Wait
sorry.
a minute. He couldn't even get a yes.
Hold on. The next clip might answer your question.
Okay, because I noticed that he's not pointing that out to any of the people why that's a clever name. So, all right, I'm dying to hear this now.
You guys know the Rams cheerleaders right behind you guys. You guys know their official name? I just found this out today. I didn't know.
No.
It is the Embraceable U's.
Are you serious? Are you
I'm serious. A ewe is a baby sheep.
female sheep?
Female sheep. Female. It's just a female sheep. It's not a baby. See, I'm still wrong.
Yeah, baby sheep are called lambs.
Lambs, yeah.
Oh, he corrects him on that.
Yeah. Lamb. A lamb is a baby sheep.
Yes, that's right.
A ewe is a female sheep, and they are very embraceable. So yeah.
Got schooled right there. I actually got to take.
That name's a hit.
I actually had the opportunity to take a picture with the entire Embraceable Youth Squad.
Yeah, I saw that. They were miserable.
They were happy. What are you talking about?
And finally, perhaps the worst story in the history of human civilization.
I guess it was 3 years ago. I kind of had a hunch that the Rams were going to come back, and that was 3 years ago. And I'm kicking myself in the ass.
Okay, so first of all, I'd just like to stop and say, 3 years ago, Muggs had a hunch that one of the teams that used to be in Los Angeles was going to come back.
Yeah.
Huh.
He had a strong hunch about that.
Wow.
How was he able to figure that out?
Because they all talked about it for years?
That's right. Every year they bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a hunch.
No.
You heard that everywhere because there's been talk every year about the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Rams.
And because I'm a soothsayer.
A what?
A soothsayer.
Right.
I guess it was 3 years ago. I kind of had a hunch that the Rams were going to come back, and that was 3 years ago. And I'm kicking myself in the ass to this day that I didn't go to Vegas and make some kind of prop bet, because I'm sure they would have taken it. I don't know what the odds would have been on their payout would have been, but I would have made money, and I always do that with bets. I always think of a great bet, and I never follow through.
That's the worst story I've ever heard. What Muggs is doing there is he's telling you a story about gambling that he wishes he did but didn't. That's what that story was.
Like in 2014, when the Kings were down 0-3 to the Sharks in round one.
We don't need to hear another story of a bet that you wished you made.
They were down 3-0.
All right.
And it was
That's good work, Muggs.
I don't want to interrupt, but last night I was going to get a pizza, but then I decided not to at the last second, so I didn't.
No.
And Bean does that a lot, and he's very disappointed. That's a great story.